Well, what's happening, Prince Ash here? Back with another vlog. Didn't do any in the past couple of days because I'm down with the flu, and this day hopefully is the last day of the more serious symptoms. Yeah, this is a rambling on, so everything's in the description that needs to be seen. Yeah, I'm in a kind of pensive kind of form where I'm just reflecting about the past and stuff, and reflecting, yeah, mostly about the past and times gone by, and thinking about my granny a good bit today, and wishing she was still here, I suppose, and just kind of listening to music that reminds me of her, um but yeah, I've been coming to some kind of realizations that hadn't clicked with me before, and it's in terms of anxiety. Like, I I could be walking through town and I might see someone, and all of a sudden my chest gets tight and I'm like, fuck, don't want to speak to this person, I hope they don't notice me. And that's because what's happening is I'm perceiving them as a threat to me, so I'm getting fucking anxious, and I'm getting fucking fight or flight kicks in, fight, flight, or freeze, and my thoughts are saying run or freeze or fucking fight, or it's getting me geared up. That's what my body's doing. It's a response to threat. So that's why I'm getting the physical reaction of the fight or flight kicking in. And I kind of knew that happened before a few times, but it's the first time it just clicked with me, like. And I realized then, yeah, I'm fucking perceiving a lot of people as a threat to me, and that's why I'm feeling like that. And then I have to think, why did it cause that physical reaction in me? Why am I perceiving those people as a threat to me? Or even like a stranger on the street. Why am I perceiving a stranger on the street as a threat to me? Like, I suppose I'll have to think about that a little bit more. That hasn't clicked with me yet. I suppose in the past, thinking that way may have kept me safe, when I was under threat, like, and I got bullied pretty bad, like, growing up all my life, pretty much. Got called a queer, a faggot, a fucking weirdo, and undermined, and insulted and attacked by loads of people. And I'm not gay, like, and the reason they were calling me those slurs is because they thought I was a weirdo, like, or I was different or whatever. But that's the truth of it, like. And I I would have done the same to other people, to be honest with you, like, and that was my way of kind of getting justice, I suppose, or feeling justified in my behavior. I wasn't that bad for doing that type of shit, though, and the people that did that to me were pretty bad people, like pretty sick people. And look, it's not the worst case in the world, like, it was fairly here and there, like, it wasn't a constant everyday thing, it was every so often. But it was enough to, like, piss me right off and make me fucking angry. And it continued through my teenage years as well, like. And yeah, it just makes me really angry, like, to be honest. And yeah, it's something I've been dealing with anyway, and I know if I'm here feeling like a victim all the time, it's not really going to get me anywhere. I kind of have to move on from this shit. And even though this shit was like 15 years ago, how old am I? 26. Uh, this shit was like 10, 15 years ago. But it still bothers me, like. Um, but sure, look, I know there's others that have gone through similar shit than me, and even worse, like, and they've gotten through it, like, but it does make me feel like jealous and envious of people that didn't have to go through that shit. People I know in my social circle that didn't have to deal with all that shit, like. And people who I couldn't understand why they weren't being bullied as well, like, and why it had to be me, and uh, yeah, kind of made me feel like the black sheep, I suppose. Um, yeah, I think that's all I'll say about that at the minute, anyway. But back into work tomorrow, another week of it. Bank holiday Monday, tomorrow week, which is nice. And looking forward to getting into it and fucking getting paid for the first time this week, which is great. I want to buy an Xbox because I want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. I bought it as a present for my brother, but he fucking only has a Xbox Series S, which means it has no disc compartment. So I didn't return the game. I just said I'd save up and get an Xbox myself because I really want to play it. And yeah, that's a dope game. Well, I haven't played it, but I know it's fucking sick. Like, so looking forward to playing that. Link to my PayPal will be in the description. If anyone wants to make a donation, keep subbing, keep all that shit going, because when we hit 500, I can monetize the channel and it'll make things a lot easier for me. Like, yeah, that's it for now. Peace.